Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Hazy. I'm a working mom of a 22-month-old named Alina. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys our nighttime routine that we have for Alina. I'll show you guys what we usually do every night to get Alina ready for bed. This is an example of a weekday when my husband comes home late and it's just me and Alina. Things are going to be slightly different when he's around, but consistency is a big thing in our home, and usually our nighttime routine itself is almost the same every night. So we have dinner, take a bath, get ready for bed and read books. And once we finish our nighttime routine, then I leave her room and she falls asleep in her bed independently. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So typically we have our dinner at around 6ish, depending on what I'm cooking and when my husband comes home from work. By the time we start eating, he usually comes home and we have dinner together, but tonight he's coming home late, so we're going to do our nighttime routine without him. Luckily, Alina is not a picky eater and she feeds herself, so our meal times are usually relaxed and enjoyable. After dinner is over, I stick the dishwasher and run it on a heavy cycle. Alina sometimes helps me do the dishes, but tonight she wanted to listen to some music with a device called Thinking Pen, so I'll quickly clean up the kitchen while she's busy. I usually clean as I go and try to get most of the cleanup done before we eat, especially when my husband's not around, because I would so much rather just relax and enjoy my time in the evening than doing dishes, so I try to get most of the housework done while Alina's awake. If you wonder how I get my housework done with Alina during the day, I will link one of my videos in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. Now we're going to take a bath together. I would usually like to take a bath with Alina rather than taking a shower later in the evening because she likes to play with water for a while anyway, so I thought I might as well just take a bath with her and have a nice and relaxing time while she's splashing and getting every bit of energy out of her before she goes to bed. I got some candles and drew myself a really hot salt bath, and in Alina's tub I added some powder salt in warm water. During this time, we play, be silly, and talk about every detail of the day. We both enjoy our time together. Now we go into Alina's bedroom. I turn on Dyson hot and cool purifier to cool down the room and to keep the room air nice and clean overnight. And then I turn the light off, which helps Alina indicate that bedtime is approaching. These fairy lights are going to be on only till she falls asleep. And we use this light for reading. I love this one because it's dimmable and portable. And then I have Alina's night light that we turn on all night because Alina doesn't like when the room is completely dark at night. It looks really bright in the video, but it's actually soft light. I grabbed all her nighttime products, her cream, diaper, and jammies. I pick out 2 weather appropriate jammies and leave it in the bottom drawer 2 seconds before she gets here, so she gets to pick out her jammy between 2 options. And then I put lots of lotion on her skin. Alina has eczema, so her skin gets really dry, red, and itchy. And we use this cream called CeraVe, which was recommended by our GP. And we've tried a lot of different creams and lotions, but for us, this one is the best. After the lotion, I give her a massage and do a bit of stretching. I think it helps her to feel relaxed and loved. This is how we are having the last connection time before she gets into bed. Then it's time to brush her teeth. I let her give it a go first to kind of practice. She actually does a pretty good job, especially when she can see herself in the mirror and see food stuck between her teeth. She still fights when I want to take over and finish up. When my husband's around, he makes sure that he does a really thorough job of brushing her teeth, and then we also floss them using one of these flosser sticks. They are small and easy for her to practice flossing. I usually cut the end of it, which is meant to be a toothpick, because it's kind of sharp for her to play with. And then she puts her jammies on. I try to give her as much help as needed and as little as possible. The last step of our bedtime routine is reading books. We kind of have the rule of 3 books, but it always becomes a battle because she demands for more books every single night. The great way to combat this is to have a firm ending to the bedtime routine. So what I do is we do our prayers at the end of our bedtime routine, and Alina knows once we do our prayer, then it's a sign that our bedtime routine is over and it's time for her to go to sleep. And oftentimes she still fights and gets upset and cry and whatnot, but I usually don't get past the 3 books and I just walk away. So now I'm saying goodnight to her and leaving the room. Alina sometimes stays cool and gives me a goodnight kiss, and other times she would cry, but when she cries it doesn't last very long. I checked on her how she was doing after I left. She grabbed the book and read for another half an hour and she fell asleep all by herself. Before I go to bed, I do a final check on her and she's sleeping on the floor, so I'm going to put her back to bed. I got a pool noodle underneath the fitted sheet to prevent her from rolling out of the bed. And then I put away books, tidy up the room, make sure everything that could potentially be dangerous is put away, turn the light out, double check the temperature of the room, and that's how it's done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give a thumbs up. I also make videos about Montessori at home, play ideas for toddlers, and Montessori inspired home makeover. So if that sounds like something you're interested in watching more of, you might want to consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!